Hey skaters, this is my WowGo Mini 2 electric skateboard review. This e-board is just so much fun. WowGo have done a great job of building quality e-board with performance specs that are just right for a short electric skateboard like this. It starts at $560 for the standard 90mm wheels, and you can choose to upgrade to the 105mm cloud wheels for an extra $100. The WowGo Mini 2 is ideal for intermediate and advanced riders who want to take advantage of the e-board's kicktail and agility to have a fun and exciting ride. In saying that, beginners can also enjoy this e-board because the lower end of the speed modes allow you to learn at a manageable power level, and you can progress up the modes as your confidence and skill level increases. For those taking public transport to work or school, this is the perfect e-board to cover the ground you usually spend walking or driving. And let me tell you, it's a whole lot more enjoyable to cruise to the station in the morning on a zippy electric skateboard like the WowGo Mini 2 than sitting in traffic and trying to find yourself a car spot, stressing that you might miss your train. And because it's so small, it's easy enough to just hold or place under the seat while you're on the train or bus. The deck is 8 layers of Canadian maple, which makes it very sturdy and durable. There is no flex in this deck, which is exactly what you want on a board of this length. The concave shape of the deck provides comfortable feet placement and control when turning. Because of the raised edges, you don't need to apply as much force as you usually do when you lean in order to make sharper turns. The kicktail also increases the shortboard's maneuverability by giving you the option to tic-tac around corners or even do complete 180s on the spot. There's a kicktail guard, or what WowGo is calling a brake pad, on the underside of the kicktail, which is a great feature for experienced riders who know how to kick down on the tail to brake instead of having to use the remote. And even for beginners, this guard also helps to protect the deck when you kick the board up to carry it. The trucks on the WowGo Mini 2 are 45 degrees with 95A bushings, which are great for providing stability at high speeds and are squishy enough to encourage tighter turns. The board feels very agile when riding, which is mainly due to the naturally smaller wheelbase on a shortboard. You have the option of choosing between the 90mm polyurethane street wheels or the 105mm cloud wheels. The cloud wheels are very comfortable because they reduce the vibration from the road by absorbing it through the foam core. This is a big plus because it means your feet won't fatigue as quickly and you'll be able to ride for a lot longer. The WowGo Mini 2 has 2x680 watt hub motors that give you a top speed of 25 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour, which is more than enough power on a shortboard. On my test ride, I did reach that top speed. I actually hit 25.1 miles, which is 40.4 kilometers per hour. It kind of felt like it was still accelerating before I backed off, so it might even have a little more in it. I usually don't like to ride faster than 35 kilometers an hour, but surprisingly, I felt very stable on the WowGo Mini 2. The hill climbing ability is spec'd at 25 to 30% hill grade, which is very steep. I went up a hill with an average steepness of 9% and a max steepness of 13, and the WowGo Mini 2 did an okay job of pulling me up. I was averaging a pace of about 12 miles per hour, which is 20 kilometers per hour most of the way up, but it did dip down to 8 miles per hour or 13 kilometers an hour at the steepest part of the hill. Now, I don't have confidence that it would be able to get me up at 25% hill grade at my weight of 190 pounds or 86 kilograms, but WowGo tested this with a rider of 165 pounds, which is 75 kilos, so lighter riders might have better luck. I'd also like to mention here that a 13% hill grade is very steep. The vast majority of hills that most people will encounter will be less steep than this. My favorite benefit of these hub motors is that they are very quiet, so you can ride the WowGo Mini 2 without fear of disturbing those around you. It also requires very little maintenance as the motors are housed and protected inside the wheels, and there are a lot less moving parts when compared to belt-driven motors. The WowGo Mini 2S has a 10S 2P 187.2 watt-hour battery that is marketed to give you a 15 mile or 25 kilometer range. This is a great range for an electric skateboard in this category. During my test, I ended up getting 8.9 miles or 14.4 kilometers, which is significantly lower than the marketed range. However, I think it's accurate based on my testing conditions. WowGo did their range test with a 165 pound or 75 kilo rider on flat roads in speed mode 2. I, on the other hand, weigh much more than that. I rode up plenty of hills. I spent most of my time in turbo mode, and I did multiple acceleration and top speed tests. And I tried to do a lot of carving when I could. So in comparison, I rode the board at its top end of performance capabilities, while WowGo more toward the lower end. All companies do this, so it's good to get an idea of how different variables affect the range, and you can make a more educated guess at the type of range you will get. The ESC, or electronic speed controller, is what gives smooth control over your acceleration and braking, and on the WowGo Mini 2, the Hobbywing ESC is extremely smooth. I never had the fear of being thrown off when either accelerating or braking. That's not to say that the acceleration isn't powerful. It is if you're not prepared for takeoff, but I always felt completely in control of the board's speed, and it never did anything unexpected, which is a huge confidence boost. The electronics are encased in a single enclosure made of plastic. This keeps them safe and protected from the elements, as well as any bumps you may encounter while riding. There's also a handy battery level indicator on the outside of the enclosure, so you'll always know how much power you have left. The whole thing weighs less than 15.5 pounds or 7 kilograms, making it lightweight and easy to carry wherever you go. There's a big missed opportunity here to offer a 90 watt-hour battery pack. This is the best short electric skateboard I've ridden in a while, and it would be great to be able to take this on a plane with me when traveling. Hopefully WowGo can offer this option in the future, and aside from that, I think WowGo have done a great job with the WowGo Mini 2. Overall, the WowGo Mini 2 electric skateboard is a great choice for anyone looking for an affordable, lightweight, and portable electric skateboard. It's great for having exciting, action-packed rides and for using as a last-mile solution throughout your commute. I put this up there as one of my favorite short electric skateboards. That's my WowGo Mini 2 electric skateboard review. I hope I've helped make your search for the best electric skateboard a little easier. If I have, slam the like button to help get this video out to other e-skaters that need to see this, and hit subscribe to stay up to date with the latest and best electric skateboard reviews and news. If you have any questions about anything that I didn't cover in this review, please drop them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to get you the answer. Thanks for watching. As always, ride safe out there, e-skaters, and I'll see you soon.